Paris were a very good team at the beginning, and I think fans in general have this poor tendency to try and retcon the past, to go back and say, okay, well, no, they weren't that good at the beginning because they struggled towards the end, but Paris were one of the best teams when we came into the league. They had taken advantage of their experience of playing that GOATS meta and having the advantage of being able to lean on the fantastic coaching staff that they have available, and they came out of the gates really hot. And then the rest of the league started to catch up. Something that I always come back to with the Paris Eternal is them trying to get star power out of these players that have a bunch of potential, but they haven't really realized it yet.
On stage 1, we had a difficult schedule, and we know that because 3 on 4 teams were in semi-finals. But it's never easy to win, and I'm pretty sure on this new patch, team we're going to face in stage 2 will be really good as well. And today we don't know yet what team are good and what team are less good. So just focus game after game how to beat this opponent and the next opponent, and not thinking too much about if it's an easy stage or difficult stage.
Yeah, I think like for our team it's for sure a kind of reset. Obviously, like you had a break and you can like think about problems and etc. First stage didn't go well for us, so we had to like change how we do things and like refocus on new meta. Like this reset helps us.
Yeah, I'm excited about DPS meta, honestly. Like we have really strong DPS players. Like people seem to think that Paris was just like a GOATS one-trick team. They don't realise that we've got Soon, Shadowburn, Danye. People don't know about Danye. People don't know about Danye's Widowmaker or Danye's DPS. Like, I can't wait for people to see it though. It's really something special. Because I really do value just like having the game mean so much to you. So that when you win or lose, like you feel that, you know? So you want to go into like practice every single day, trying 100 million%, you know? You want to give it your all because it's nice doing stuff like that in life, right? Stuff you're passionate about and stuff that like makes you want to like give it your all. And then like when you give it your all, like it makes you like emotional, it makes you want to like, you know, like it makes you feel it, you know? So it's, yeah, I don't know, I like that. It kind of happens naturally, but I mean, yeah, I enjoy it.
I think there's a lot of silver linings to stage 1 from the Paris Eternal, even though they ended up going out. They had a fairly tough strength of schedule. They faced a bunch of really tough teams. As you saw with the LA Valiant last year, it can lead to slow, gradual improvements throughout the season, where you actually end up in a really powerful position towards the end of stage 4. And especially with all of that playoff ability in stage 4, where you can finish kind of 12th and still manage to play your way into the playoffs and go on a crazy streak towards the end. Depending on what the meta is and depending on how much work they're able to do with these players, you could still see Paris have a very strong shot at being able to make a run happen towards the end of the season. It's clear that they have a system and they know what's going on within their team and they look like they're going to be fairly comfortable. It all depends on what the meta is later on as to whether you should panic as a Paris Eternal fan, I think.
Otherwise, you're never going to get through the sustain. So, Paris Eternal, bit of mind games there. I like it, and that gets them the point first.
Yeah, they've got to throw that grab in on the other side of the pillar. It's going to be the sound barrier as well. Char and Eileen down already. Such a strong start. It's kind of looking like the Paris Eternal from their first match last stage, isn't it? Happy just trying to stay evasive. There's a Deadeye coming in now. Can he find anybody with it? Waiting for it. Oh, he gets 2. And that's what we're talking about, man. 2 tanks pop just like that. That's the new Deadeye. And to fight that 65, Rio on his own, not gonna live. Oh, all charged up on that Zarya. 99% for both players now. And it really looks like Paris Eternal is gonna be taking this map, overtime ticking away. It's gonna be about it. Paris Eternal, 2-0 on Oasis.
Well, who would have thought, Della? Like he's juking.
All right, there's the EMP, all the shields out of the way. Oh, and that's a nice halt to bring people back into the lineup. But Rio in trouble already, gets charged. And now the grab comes in from Guangzhou. Gonna get any kills out of this? No, it's gonna be Finzi. Team now Shu just walking forward. Takes a cannonball to the face. One of the most entertaining rounds I think I've seen in a while. Hoppa goes and pops us off the start. Paris Eternal with a 2-0 lead going into the half. It's Ravana, that's gonna kill you. Cannot allow that to happen. Soon does get Eileen. Shot from Shadowbird.
Oh,
damage off the wall. Gets Char the way out. And a
Okay.
punt. What?
A quad for
Shadowburn.
He is back, and this is what Watcher should have been expecting to.
Has got this one right here, right now. They got to stay on the payload. You can see Charo is trying to maybe get a bit of a sneak there, but it's not going to work out. Overtime expires, and Paris Eternal will win this series. Taken out by doesn't want to take out his own teammate. There we go. Chara down as well. Goodbye, Hotba. There goes Kip. So Paris Eternal getting a bit of defensive stability now. Could be Paris Eternal. Now the payload's moving. Chara stuck back on the Lucio to try to do something, but that should be about it. Self-destruct used by Paris just to keep zoning, and that's going to be a 4-0 victory for the Paris Eternal over the Guangzhou Charge.
And a much needed 4-0.
Like first few weeks, everyone's trying out. Now it's kind of figured out, but it's been pretty fun.
Good. Well, I'm glad you guys are having fun. It's always fun to see you guys enjoying yourself. So that's all we have down here. Back to you, Bonnie and Dylan.
That is figured out. Thank you.
They will never interview him again. So guys, really nice job today. We know that it was a tough 2 weeks. We worked hard. Sometimes it was difficult. We had day off and we had good days. And today was definitely a good one. But we still have a lot of work. And you know that. And we have a game in 2 days. So enjoy tonight. Rest as much as possible. Tomorrow we have another day of practice. And we want to take the second win of the week. But really good job, guys.
Wait, it works like Greek's weapon.
You're gonna hurt someone now.
I won. I think about my teammates.
My heart is already broken from what happened. I don't need more.
Stop that wrecking ball into Triadic grenade and soon rattles off the headshot just as soon as the flash connects. There was no chance for Elsa to get away there. Bacon Jack will try a tactical visor. It doesn't matter, they're both healing each other. Cloudy had no chance to use a primal range. He was hacked and Chengdu still control the point. 75% a chance for Evil Tile to bring Bacon Jack into the fray.
The Hunters just keep coming in here and like staggering. Like they had a 76 in there, now they're gonna use the EMP. Maybe they're able to make something out of this. Is Shadowburn, they're gonna flip the point.
Yeah, Shadowburn couldn't get there. Chengdu were more than happy just to throw themselves hand over fist into the fight. Ernal map 1. Chengdu Hunters then try and beat a team like this at their own game, and you're going to be in for a heck of a fight. Chengdu showing us some interesting support. And
really sick up.
At some point, the Eternal had to come forward. Chengdu say, we know you have a Bastion. We're just not going to give you line of sight. But Gray's going to stand in the middle of that one. It's possible to come through that damage, though, through the healing with that damage, though. And we saw that happen. Riptide, Jinmi makes it work here. And now Finzy's going to get desuited, and this could be it right here. Paris Eternal again, failing to come up with the answer. Chengdu just go the old rinse and repeat, but their strategy is so foreign, so strange, that Paris have no idea what to do about it. That's map 2.
We will be in real, okay? At the beginning of the game, we were a bit like slow, okay? We want to kill them. We have to take it. They won't let us win. Let's go, boys. Like, I want to see fire in your eyes. It's not over, guys.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Okay. By Rio.
Yeah, he probably didn't want to reset just yet, but it's going to be fairly soon. Now it's tactical visor time. Soon walking in, get the auto aim, but Hoffa.
First, so I got to respect that. Then he gets the stick, trying to get rid of the pilot demon. It doesn't really work, but EMP finds 5 members of the Paris Eternal now, and they will be scattered. We'll take map number 3 with their innovative style of play,
Rotating around the circle.
putting down 65% now. Again, when he runs into people, when you have the boosted speed, he's displacing people. We saw how many people he's knocked back already. And Amon making it very dangerous now to even approach the payload, let alone move it. Finzy down to a mine. Amon dropped it, got rid of the mech now. Self-destruct over to Elsa gets 2. They needed that one so badly in a match with self-destructs not getting much done. Finally, the Hunters come up with one that yields results and a series win, 4-0.
2 transcendences during the fight for Gary. 2 minefields there at the end.
We knew that it won't be easy, right, guys? We knew that just one win doesn't mean that, oh, we're actually good. No, we see at practice that we had day where it was difficult and day where it was good. But we still have to learn, and we still have to improve. We are improving. And today you did your best. So I won't blame you, and I'm proud of this part. I'm proud of you for this part.